Bass, bass, bass. Bass, bass, bass. Amun. All praises go to the Creator, giving us the power to think and create using our own strength, our own mind. The Creator's in all of us. If you accept it, the Creator's in you, me, and all of us. Those who push it away and don't give the Creator his due respect. The Creator gives his due respect. Understand that. Understand that. Because the Creator created the universe. And if the Creator created the universe, he created you. The unknown. But we are gods on this earth because the Creator gave us the power. You understand? Look at these books and all these things that's being created. You know, all these events, the things that happen, these big buildings, and the trains, the cars, the bicycles, the motorcycles. Understand its true nature of power. These things just don't create by themselves. They're made by the hand of a man. You don't remember when you was in school and you used to play with clay and you used to build things with clay? Or you was in the sand at the beach and you just started making things out of your own imagination? I mean, I don't know if any one of you did it, but I did it. But let me get back and let me get into what I really want to talk to you about. I mentioned in part 2 about the Holy Trinity, right? Aset, Asar, Aru. The Greek is Isis, Osiris, Horus. Romans, Mary, Holy Ghost, and Jesus. Now understand that Jesus did not exist. It was created by Constantine in 325, the Council of Nicaea. Understand that. This was only created because there was a guy named Osiris, I don't want to give you the false information, so hold on. All right, the brother name was Aries, and Aries came out of part of Africa, and he came out and he noticed that the Egyptians were basically worshiping a false deity. And what he just did real quickly is Aries was telling them, the last 200 years, you've been worshiping a false god. Now, these people didn't know that because children had children. How many generations you can get out of that? Out of 200 years. You figure what? You know, between 25, let's say hypothetically, 25. By the time a female turns 25 years old, she has a baby, right? Now it's 2 generations. The next 25 years, right? She has a baby. So you figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 generations. Hypothetically, 8 generations out of 200 years have now risen and worshipped a false god, which was named Serapis, which was a Greek general who basically forced himself on certain parts of Africa. Some people say they sold out. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the logic that the person who's bringing the information. So that's why you always we got to be careful with the words. Because if I sit there and say, yeah, this certain part of Egypt, they sold out. We wasn't there. There's a reason why they sold out. Maybe they was peaceful people, right? They were peaceful people. They decided, okay, we can't win this war. We're going to lose. We're going to play mind games. We're going to let them fall. But then the problem is, remember, all this is hypothetically. Then the problem with that is that now you had 200 years of people fucking serving this false god. Why? Because if they didn't do it, they might probably be getting killed. Now, I say this to say that to understand, you need to read The Destruction of the Black Civilization. Understand the book, Destruction of the Black Civilization. And some of you probably read it, but you don't care because you just want to blame people. But you know what I do on this thing? What I do not understand is how black people seem to bypass Arabs. They just bypass them. And understand war. Understand war. Now, next book I'm going to get you, I believe you really need to get this book. Understand war. When you understand war, all these other books is going to come, and if you read them, study them, it'll start to connect, and you'll get a better understanding about ancient civilization and its warfare, and how when they conquer your ass, you're going to do what they say, or you're going to be killed, raped, or join the army. I'll be right back. Warfare, right? This is what I recommend. My opinion. Because some of you are so deep-rooted. You read a lot of these books. You probably did. I'm not saying that you didn't. I don't know. But what I do know is this. If you don't understand war, then you don't understand nothing. Ancient civilization went to war, majority for resources, to conquer lands because their civilization was growing. Or they wanted to conquer land to find resources dealing with water, food, and minerals. Right? This book, The Art of War, is Sun Tzu, translated by Thomas Clearly. Observe this book and you can throw out all the contemporary books about management and leadership. Understand the art of war. Thomas Clearly, translator of the Sun Tzu, 2,000 years old, that the art of war makes immediately relevant one of the greatest Chinese classic texts. There's not a date maximum or verge prescription in it. To win without fighting is best. Win without fighting. It means using your head, strategy, with your mind, your true power. Huh? Understand the philosophy. When you get this book and you decide to read this book, The Art of War. War is since the beginning of time. When there was people on this planet, you tell me why. It's in the biblical text, right? It's in the ancient Kemet text. You got war in Sumerian text. You got war in Babylonian text. You think I don't got no Babylonian book? I'll be right back. I have the Babylonian legends of creation. I'm starting to, build up my library bigger because I realize we have to understand where melanated people come from around the world. And each one of these different civilizations have their own creation of how the world started. And then from that point on, who did what, and then of course war breaks out. This edition of the Babylon Legend of Creation possessed the author original and crucial charts of tablets and photos and illustrations and confirmed forms. Listen here. This is just one of my books. This book is telling you different things. It even got tablets and stuff about demons and stuff like that. Literally, in this book. Now, this book is written by a white man, but listen, I keep telling you, this book is written by a Chinese man, Chinese people. So I shouldn't read none of these books. I just get rid of them. That's what I'm asking. Huh? You ain't gonna know nothing, brothers and sisters, if you don't dive in here. If you just take only one road and you believe that one road is the only road, then that's a lie. Because anybody can tell a story and anybody can manipulate a story. That's what you got to understand. Right? Now, what I'm about to tell you, I'm going to tell you in my fourth video. I hope you understand that. But see, right now I'm showing you books. I mean, brainwash. Right? Understand about brainwash. I'll show you the destruction of the black civilization. Am I correct? Right. Then I show you the book, They Can't Kill Us All. Right? Every author has their own opinion. The Message of the Black Man by Elijah Muhammad. Then I got the book, the United Independent Conservatory Code System. This is another book, quite frankly. If you don't read this book, you ain't gonna understand the system. Not only you understand the system, you're not gonna understand how racism is in your face, right? And here we go. I'm gonna drop it on you about this book in part 4, because some people go, "Oh, you love the beast." You gotta be careful with that, what you're saying. Because who's the beast? Who's the original beast? Because they show you demons up in this book. Demon statues and stuff like that. Real talk. I'll show you a little bit. In part 4. You need to get to go to this next event. I know a lot of you ain't gonna go anyways, because a lot of you don't even go to the African festivals and the other events. But these are things I do, and it's the things I think we all should do. Instead of sitting on Facebook, these YouTube, these computers are just talking a bunch of bullshit, you ain't doing nothing. See ya.